Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Dara. I'm new to YouTube. I run a small business called Adore Creations, and I'm here. Welcome. Join me. I'm going to go ahead and create a cake topper today. I got an order for a pre-K grad cake topper, so I'm going to work on that today and keep you company. So I'm going to switch in just a moment and show you guys my screen as I tweak the finishing touches for the cake topper. It's a paper cake topper, similar to this 3D cake topper. That's what we're gonna be making. So let's get started. So Kaylin is his name, pre-K. So let's get started. So I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna show you guys my screen. Remember, I'm new at this. I'm still learning. There we go. Alright, I think I'm recording my screen. Alright, so this is the cake topper. So I have pre-K 2025 grad. These are my backings for the crayon box, and it'll make sense when I show you how I create it. And then this is the pencil, but we need to change his name. So, alright, so I'm just gonna, and we'll change the color in just a second. KYLIA. So of course it's all green, but I don't want it all green. Ungroup it so I can move these other letters out. Alright, and then we can kind of go from there. First of all, before I even change any colors, I want to make sure it would fit, or it's going to fit on the banner. If you see the banner at the bottom, I want to check to make sure it's going to fit. And it is going to have an offset. It's going to have an offset around it. So let's see. Alright, that looks okay. Let's see how it works out. So let me double check my name, KYLIAN. Alright, so I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to change the Y to red. So I'm kind of going for the primary colors. The L, I'm going to change to blue. I'm going to change to yellow. The A would be green, and the N would be red. Let's see how I like that. Okay, that works. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the letters that I'm not using. I'm going to go ahead and group it, and then I'm going to do an offset, a small offset. It's a little too big. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Let's see. Take it down just a little bit. 25. Hit apply. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to change it to white because I want it to be white. I'm going to go ahead and group it, and then we're going to go ahead and play around with the sizing and see. Don't want it off, just I like that. I want it to actually sit on the banner. So what I'm going to do is play around a little bit with the design of this cake top. So I'm going to ungroup it. Just right clicking, ungroup, and I'm going to move it off the background for now. and I might have to make a new background, but if I do, that's fine. I'm going to ungroup again because now I'm taking it from this group, and I think I'm going to move Grad up slightly and over just a little bit. I want it to be on the banner slightly, but enough where this name is going to fit. All right. I'm just gonna quickly go over just to kind of check my sizing. All right, that's okay. I'm gonna make the banner just slightly bigger. I'm gonna center it. I'm liking that. Perfect. I'm gonna move the crayon box down slightly. See, I'm just playing around with it until I get it to how I want it to look. And this needs to be centered a little bit more. All right, and that looks good. So these never changed. All right, these are just the backgrounds. And when we assemble it, you'll see it's the background for the pencil and the crayon box. That's what I put it on. So those will stay the same. This backing I no longer need. So we can leave it there, but I'm going to delete it in just a second. I'm just checking to make sure everything is how I like it. I think I want this to come up a little bit. Bring to the front. And let's see how I like that. All right, so I brought it to the front so I can see his little tassel, because I don't necessarily want it to be hidden in the back. I want it to be in the front. And you'll notice when we put it together, it's a 3D cake topper. So I'm gonna want the I think I want the tassel in the front, and it can be a little bit over the word grad, which is fine. This really doesn't matter. Because we're going to build on it and it's going to be 3D, and I'll show you how that's going to look. So our main concern is the overall background of the cake topper. So I can take this name off, because the ideal is to have the cake topper where you can produce multiple cake toppers and have them ready just for the name. So when you're ready to add the name, you can just add the name. It makes it a lot easier. So I can produce 3 or 4, 5, depending on how many I need, have them on reserve. When I get my orders in, I just take the name, put the name on it, and mail it out. So looks like we're good. I'm just double checking. There we go, center horizontally. That took me a minute. Alright. Just continue to play around with it just slightly until I get it how I want it. Alright, let me try something because I'm not liking that. And that's okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to center horizontally. Alright, so I got my base, and then I'm gonna add my pencil and my all right, I like that better. Okay, see how the name would fit if grad is so low. Alright, I think it's going to be fine. Alright, so I can tweak this for days and days and days until I feel like it's just how I want it. It's been hours doing it. Let's try. Alright, let's move this over. Just, nope. don't necessarily like that. Alright, let me go back to the drawing board. Alright, let's do this again. Align horizontally. Okay. And the box of crayons. Alright. Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it how I want it. Alright. And we are ready to cut. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to save it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I use Basil cardstock, 65 weight. I'm going to use that. I'm going to cut it in Cricut, and then I'll be back. It's the next day. I had a busy weekend, just cleaning, working on my plants and things like that. That's a whole nother story. Maybe a whole nother channel. I cut out all the pieces for the cake topper. All right, let's go ahead and put it together. And just like that, we're done. So cute. I love it. So this is going all the way to, I want to say Maryland. So it's on its way. Thank you so much for crafting with me the last few days. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a crafty moment. Let me know in the comments how to go. This is my first video. I'm hoping it gets a lot better. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.